Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. I hope you all had a great day. We're about to slide into the weekend. I hope your weekend is awesome. In this video, I'm going to be talking about my art goals for 2021, a new exciting new update to the Patreon, and then I'll talk about, well, first I'll talk about this piece a little bit, and then my art goals, and then the Patreon announcement. So yes, first and foremost, thank you to all my patrons. You guys are amazing. You will get your shout out at the end of this video. Thank you so much for sticking with me through the rest of 2020, and I hope this year is so much better. Alright, so with this piece, so it's just an original character that I created, and whenever I was thinking about her, I was sort of thinking of like a boss type character you would see in a video game, or maybe like on a card, kind of like a Magic the Gathering type card, and that's sort of how I framed it. I knew I wanted there to be these big drippy candles, and I knew I wanted some ornate detailing, and I knew I wanted like a big I don't know what it's called, the big candlestick holder that's on the right side. But yeah, so I wanted this badass female character with like a minion. So I just started sketching at work and in between what I was doing, and this is what I came up with. And it was kind of amazing because the colors for this month, they almost, the blue, the light blue, the dark blue, and the purple, you know, are cooler colors, right? So it instantly makes you think, or it makes me think of like cold. So I decided to go the opposite with it and went with flames. Went with the blue and purple flames, excuse me. And yeah, so I knew I wanted this boss female character and her minion, so I felt like the little candle guy would probably come out first before you get to her. So that was my mindset, and then I ended up, like I said, I used the brush markers, and I had used the neon ones in October for the pumpkin illustration I did for my patrons, and they were really cool, but I didn't add water to the ones before, but I knew I had to with this, so I used the water brushes, and it helped me create the sort of, you know, faded out, blended effect that I needed to do the flames, and that was pretty cool. I had never done something like this before, and it was really cool. The markers are cool. However, I probably will not be purchasing any more of these particular brush markers, only because I feel like I could achieve the same effect with watercolor, and I've already invested a lot of money into my watercolor paints, so I don't want to keep investing money into these markers when I can, you know, do the same thing with something else. I'd rather just use watercolor and then get back to my Copics. I miss using the Copics. I'm going to be using them a lot more this year also. So yeah, I love them. Like I said, they are awesome. I just feel like I don't want to spend I don't want to invest all the money in new markers when I already have a ton of stuff. So yeah, alright, so on to my art goals for this year. So I have a bunch, and I'm not going to talk about every single one in particular, but I'm just going to sort of go over the different categories of how I space them out. So I have like smaller progressive goals that I'm just gonna like keep doing throughout the year, and sometimes like it just may increase, such as, so I got a new sketchbook, and I have a goal is just to start sketching in the new sketchbook, and you know, that can just be one page. But then I have, my next goal is to fill 10 pages, fill 20 pages, and so on like that, until I eventually, like, I would like to fill up the sketchbook, but I don't think I actually put the fill it like up entirely as a goal yet. And I do want to work on my comic more. I want to have like some character designs finalized, like completely finalized. I want to start practicing panels. I know I'm not technically there yet as far as the actual story goes, but I really want to just practice. So I'm gonna need y'all's help in just maybe suggesting simple 1-page things that I could put into a panel. And it could be something as simple as, you can be like, hey, I want to see Myth making a cup of tea and sitting down to read a book. Okay, that's simple enough. I feel like you can tell that action in 1 page, right? You could probably tell that in, half a page if you do the panels right. But just something simple like that could just get me started, get me practicing. That'll be later this year, but yeah, I do want to practice panels. My main goal this year is to just study more. I really need to study different things, and the 2 main things that I want to study is drawing males, because it seems like all I draw is females. It's definitely like 99% of the characters I draw are female. So I really need to practice males, because there are males in my story and I really need to practice them more. And perspective. So if I can study perspective and males throughout this year and just get better at just those 2 things, even if it's just those 2 things, I'll be so much happier, because those 2 things alone are gonna just help me so much whenever I do start practicing creating these comic panels. So next thing is long-term goals. So I have 2 long-term goals for this year, and they're not on any type of schedule, but just by the end of this year I hope to have achieved these goals. And one of them, y'all might be happy to hear, is to finally finish the Evolutions with Butterflies series. I know I've said it before, but I actually have it as a goal. So by the end of 2021, sometime, hopefully before then, but I will have that series finished out. That way they'll all be done. So I'll have new artwork of those. And I'll have to get all the, prints and stickers and all that good stuff made of those, so I can have a complete set. And then the other thing is something I've been wanting to do for a long time, and I finally figured out exactly what I want to do. I've been wanting to do a Zodiac project for a very long time, and I'm going to do Zodiac witches. And I'm going to try and keep these, it's not going to be a complete page, I don't think. It'll probably be, something that could be probably easily turned into, a sticker or magnet or something like that. That may change, but as far as right now, I know I want to do Zodiac witches. I'm going to start with Aries, and yeah, we'll see how that goes. But hopefully I can get through that project by the end of this year, and I'll have that ready for a calendar for next year. I really want to do a calendar, but that'll be for next year. But I have to have this, I want to have one cohesive, series for it. And so my last thing is business goals. So I only wrote 2 down, because like I said, I'm not trying to overwhelm myself, but I'm actually just trying to keep myself busy and work on stuff that I really need to work on. But my business goals are to make 200 Etsy sales. I finally hit 100 last month, and I appreciate that so very much. To all of y'all who purchased something or liked or shared the post or even told a friend about my stuff, I really appreciate it. Y'all really came through there at the end. It was so clutch. It was awesome. Y'all are so awesome. So yeah, 200 Etsy sales, and then I want to offer 1 new product and something that I've never offered before, and I have some ideas. I think I know what I want to try, but again, I'll need y'all's help if y'all have any suggestions of something like that you've seen that's like really popular right now that, you know, people want. I was thinking about bookmarks because we've talked about this before, and now that I have my Cricut machine, which that's what I'm going to be talking about next, is the Cricut machine can do so many cool things, and I could actually make my own bookmarks, and it would probably come out cheaper than ordering them because of how I would do it. I would just have to order the tassels, and then I could print them out myself, and I wouldn't have to print like a ton, you know, of each one, and I could actually have a variety. But we'll see how that goes. But yeah, once again, I do need y'all's help. Just let me know if y'all know of anything that you think would be a really good new product to offer. And so last but not least, like I said, y'all, if you're following me on social media, you do know that I did get my Cricut machine finally. This is a huge investment that I've been wanting to do all of last year, and I finally did it, and I'm super excited. I've already tested out and printed stickers. So I'm going to be adding a sticker tier back to Patreon. I'm so excited, and I hope y'all are too. I missed doing the stickers. They were just super hard to do before, and ordering them and doing everything on time. But this will allow me to not have to over order. I won't have to over make stickers. I can just make exactly the number I need, and I'm just going to be adding it to the $5 tier. So if you're already on the $5 tier, you will get one sticker, and it'll be probably around, you know, 2 to 3 inches. However, might be a little bit bigger. The size may vary a little bit, but you know, they'll be around like a 3-inch sticker like they was before. And yeah, I'll make the announcement on Patreon, and I'm just really excited. Y'all will have to go in and put your address in. If you don't want the sticker and you want to stay in the tier, I think there's an option to like opt out of, you know, if you don't want to give me your address, that's totally fine. I, you know, will not hold that against you. You just have to, I'll have to double check, but I think you can opt out of it. But you can always send me a message if you know, want to stay in the tier, but you know, you don't want the sticker, but hopefully you do, because y'all get to, you know, help me vote on stickers. Maybe not every month, because there are some months that I know what I want to do, but yeah, you guys are amazing, and I know we're getting to the end of the video. I'm trying to wrap it up. You guys are amazing, and I just can't wait to continue this journey with y'all for 2021. And here we are. Thank you so much to all my patrons. You guys are amazing. Shout out to each and every one of y'all, and I will see y'all in the next video. Bye.